Hello everybody and welcome to the final episode, if you will. If we don't do well in the Champions League, the final episode of the 1860 Munich CFG Takeover career. But I'm James from PG's 00, and I'm really hoping this isn't the final episode. I'm hoping we can get into the Champions League final and we can push forward and end the season with another special episode like we did last season. But we'll have to just find out how we get on with Manchester City in the next round. In the Bundesliga, we're absolutely cruising. Top of the league, not too far off Dortmund, but we are doing particularly well defensively and offensively. So, we're in the January transfer window, of course, so we can bring in some players. Unfortunately, the one winger I want to bring to the club, I'm going to leave unnamed. They would not sell him because he's too important to the club. Really annoying glitch with EA, but regardless, that was my only transfer target. So, the only thing I'm going to do is sell some of the dead weight that we got on the team. So, let's have a look at who we sold. And as for those departures, the big standout one was our Aussie, for everyone's favourite Aussie, Aidan O'Neill, who we sold for €3.5 million. He was very happy being a rotational player in the team, but I actually got an offer from Belgium side KAA Ghent, who they gave me a decent offer. I accepted it. It just seems silly having him in the team when he wasn't playing. Real shame for him because, in my eyes, he's a club legend. And another two players we departed with was Bulger, our Polish goalkeeper we sold to a Portuguese team, and our Aston Villa midfielder Elevante, who didn't really do a lot after we brought him in January a couple of seasons ago. He was sold for Swansea. And that was the end of the transfer. Not a lot happened at all, literally just selling deadweight players. The only real thing that happened was this mouth-watering fee we received from Real Madrid for Jayden Braaf. But of course, the final season, the final 6 months of the campaign, we were not going to sell Jayden Braaf. But with that, that's the transfer done. We've got a lot of games to get through to end the season. Let's crack on. And to start the new year, it was against our title rivals Borussia Dortmund. We were 2 points ahead of them going into this game. We're hoping not to make it any further, and Borussia Dortmund nearly took lead in the first half. Really good chance, well saved, and eventually it was blocked again, but there was an offside flag. We really had to make sure we didn't lose this game because it would make our task of retaining the Bundesliga harder. McKennie had a fantastic chance from the corner to put us in front. A great header, free header away from Rakic, but unfortunately he can't hit the target. But we did eventually get the open goal. Watch this lovely ball through by Thuram to find Jayden Braaf. Got it to Lucas Nurture. Not the best of balls from Braaf, weirdly, but watch this for a finish. He somehow finished from the byline, almost similar to I believe it was Maikon's goal, Brazil versus North Korea in the World Cup in 2010. How on earth he scored that, I don't know, but he then continued to defy physics as a great shot was well defended by their Croatian centre-half, but he kept hold of the ball using his strength, and he thumped in the second goal to make it 2-0 to us in a game which we dominated. McKennie got a great shot, he hit the bar, we were pushing for a third goal, we felt like we could get more, and just towards the end, and then he had the goal back. Point blank save by Kai Schultz, and literally from that clearance we got counter-attack. Zonhi got it to Castellanos, he completed the game, 3-0, and a decent game which we defended well against Dortmund. And our attention had to be turned to that mammoth task of trying to beat Manchester City in the round of 16 of the Uefa Champions League. We're back at the Etihad. Last time we were here, we were left disappointed, and we nearly were disappointed just before half-time. Rodri got it into Ferran Torres, and it somehow hits the hand of Alexander Jovanovic, our Serbian left back. Really annoyed by that. They had a chance to take the lead in the first leg, but Kai Schultz with a sensational save from the spot to keep the game at 0-0. We were holding on a bit at this point, despite missing a chance before that. Then great tackle that was to deny Daniel Marlin, the Dutch striker, and from that we did what we do best, counter-attack football. Jayden Braaf, of course it'd be him. Just about controls the ball, got it towards the 6-yard box, and a low finish beats Edison, and we scored 1-0. A great way to take a goal into the second leg. We got an away goal, regardless if it's more than 2 or not. We got a away goal, which is what we needed to do. We needed to score to give ourselves hope. And right towards the end, Manchester City nearly got the equaliser. A poor clearance after a free hit from Kevin De Bruyne. Eventually didn't quite deal with his challenge from Fabian Diaz. Of course, he has caused us problems in the last season in the round of 16, or the semi-final, sorry, and of course the group stage. Jakub Moder took him down. De Bruyne had a chance to equalise deep into stoppage time, but his free kick just clipped the top of the bar. We get away with one, and we take a single goal lead going into the second leg, which we'll find out what happened in a little bit. And we had to turn our attention back to Bundesliga. It was literally Bundesliga, Champions League, Bundesliga, Champions League. It was really hard to concentrate and see what games we needed to keep more focused on. But Andres Lingard gave us the lead against Bayer Leverkusen in a game which was harder than I thought, to be honest. I thought Leverkusen would be an easier team. I know we have lost to them badly before, but we've shown we can score well against them. And look at this. Great shot, defended, but it fell straight to Diaby, and eventually it was Big Seb with a flying challenge. I had to make it. I had a better chance of saving it from the penalty, but they had a penalty right towards the end to make it 1-1, but eventually the penalty hits the post, and we end up beating Bayer Leverkusen in a big win in our Bundesliga title race by a single goal to nil. And the first live game, of course, is Manchester City at home in the Champions League. The second leg, of course, we won the first leg by a single goal to nil. And a goal scored by Jaden Braff. We're taking the away goal going into this game, but we know Pep Guardiola's side can attack, they can score. Of course, we had them in our group, and we really struggled at times to beat them. So hopefully, we can see out this game, and we can take ourselves into the quarterfinals and knock out the favourites. Of course, Manchester City won the Champions League. I forgot about that. Anyways. At home in the Champions League again. We're doing well so far. We survived the group of death. Our next hurdle in our sprint towards silverware in the European Cup is Man City. Of course, I think Atletico. So Juventus obviously went out. Atletico drew against Liverpool. I don't care about them too much, but Man City, of course, we need to try and get past them. Touch. Oh, doing really well. Foden. Oh, it's going to be 1-0. Oh, great challenge. Great interception, sorry. Braff now controls it. McKennie. Back to Braff. Come on, boys. Get an opening goal. This will send this place absolute bananas. Braff delays the shot. Keeper gets there. And get it away. Kenny. Dressel. Can we do something with this? Back to Braff. Oh, and just wide. Oh, so close. Jaden Braff nearly made it 2. Great curling shot. Could have made it 2 goals to nil against the European champions, remember. No attacking. Of course they would attack because I've got to try and get a goal back. Standing ground, standing ground. Oh, no. Get this away. Oh, God, what is that for a clearance? No. Oh, no. 1-1. Sugar. Don't even know why it said sugar. We should say something else. Starts with S, ends in T, regardless. It's 1-1. It's such a poor clearance from the defenders. Like, we need to do better. Just get rid of it. Why didn't we get rid of it first time? Look at this. What is that? Oh, such a sloppy goal. Definitely need to score now, obviously. That away goal's gone. If they score again, this game is over. Like, I'm not saying over, because we've shown we can fight back. Ball, Nemecha, support, cross. Get Braff on the inside. Braff. Oh, look at the space he's now. Kills it. Come on, 1-1. 2-1 on the aggregate. Fantastic response from the boys. Just as I was starting to worry that if they score again, this game would not go to extra time. It would be over on away goals. Of course, nowadays that's actually gone in real life. But doesn't matter. It's in place now. Jaden Braff makes it 2-1 on the night. No, on the night? On aggregate, sorry. Great curling shot. Beats Edison. Pep Guardiola won't be very happy about defending on that one. 1-1 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. Come on, boys. Just what we needed. A great response after going the goal behind. He won't be happy, but I will. Gets away, Jovanovic, Braff. Oh, look at the space. They're bombing forward and the fullbacks. And Braff's allowed the 80s of space. Look at the people queuing up. So many in there. Dressel takes a touch. Can we chip the keeper? Oh, great save. Great save. Dressel did really well to control that. But it's a decent chip in fairness. Good save, I have to say. Header on. Oh, lovely header. Braff finds Dressel. Not the best of balls. Give it to Lingard. Lingard gets a 2-1. Oh, no, save. No, we need to get another goal. If they score, we're in panic mode. So I need to get a goal. Put this game to bed. Can't rely on the away goals rule. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, Dembele's on. Dembele. Oh, he's off. Oh, sigh of relief. Dembele. Offside. Oh, no. Really fortunate there. And I think there's going to be half-time any minute now. Cleared away. Half-time. Half-time. 1-1. really good in terms of we got that goal in the first leg because of the fact they scored and they've made it 1-1. But Braff puts us back in front. We need to continue to push for a second goal. I need that second goal. Free kick to them in the second half. Headed away. Cleared. No. Silly. Target is away. Oh no, what have you done, Kai? No, look at the players. Oh God, he's even worse. Oh, he's offside. Oh, he's offside. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, we're making this hard for ourselves. Come on, I can't go out the Champions League this stage, win that. Well done, Thuram. Really well defended. Stood his ground. Dressel gets the Lingard. The match is in there. Sully ain't gonna get to him. The Metro to make it 2-1. No, what? Oh, how has he missed? No! Oh, it's done wide. Metro, ball out wide towards Braff. We are pushing. I don't want to leave ourselves too exposed, but I need that goal. Oh, could have gone down there. Shot! Save. Never really was going to go in, is what I was trying to say. And eventually they're going to clear this away. Jeez, man. I'm just worrying. We need to get that second goal. Lingard. We put this in towards McKennie. Oh, misses the head altogether. Cleared away. We got a corner as a result, though. Hoofed. Down. McKennie. Nemecha. Oh, look at the space. Let's go for a curler. Shot! Oh, saved again. Edison, why are you such a dick? You're a dick in the bloody freaking Jordan Hawk 9's videos. Oh, God's sake. Oh, no, wait. No, sorry, that was Allison. Whoops. Wrong one. McKennie. Holds up really well. Jakub Moda. Oh, finds Raul Labella to win it. He scored. I think he's offside. He's offside. No. Oh, God's sake, he's offside. Oh, man. I thought he was on. Well, I think I realised after I took the shot, but I thought he'd given us the win. We're pushing for it. It's a bit going to break my heart. It's 10 minutes to play. Poirot. No. Get away. The Belle's dead on fitness. Just stand him up. That's poor. Out. No. No. Stay with him. Stay with him. Get to him. Get to him. No. That's not handball. Go. Right. Oh, God, I'm panicking. Raul Labella. Oh, lovely touch. Oh, keep yourself on the side, Braff. Braff. He's got the pace. He's got the legs on Gaia. He's out of fitness. He's trying to pull my shirt, ref. Braff. This to put us into the quarterfinals. Round Edison breaks Manchester City's hearts. And we've done it. 2-1 on the night. 3-1 on aggregate. Jaden Braff. Another important goal in the Champions League. Look at the calmness to just roll that past Edison and to make it 2-1 on the night. 3-1 on aggregate. And he will surely knock the European champions out of the Champions League. Oh my goodness, what a finish from Braff. That's it, full time. If they score, but they still don't score again. If that's the case, I'm definitely out, but it doesn't matter too much. It's full time! Full time! 2-1. We had to work hard for that. Even at 1-1, I know we were going through because we were 2-1 up on aggregate. But I just wanted to get that goal, because if they got the goal, it would have been panic stations. So, 2-1 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. We've knocked the the Champions League holders, Manchester City, out of the Champions League. Revenge from last year, knocking us out of the semi-finals. We go forward, and we're on to the quarter-finals. Come on, boys. What about it? Following his heroics in the Champions League, Jaden Braff and the rest of the boys were back in action away to Freiburg in the Bundesliga. We did go 1-0 down just before 10 minutes, but Jaden Braff was in the form of his life. Look at this, just after they scored. Goes up against the defender, cuts inside, miles out of goal, and what about it? What a curling goal from Jaden Braff. 1-1, a stunning equaliser. Curling it in from like 35 yards plus. A little bit of poor defending, I will say, but Braff knows how to hit the target from back there. What a finish. Lucas Demetra, he was getting a little bit jealous. Lovely fake shot round Charlotte Lutbeck, and look at that. What a finish by Lucas Demetra. We were powering past Freiburg, and at this point it was 4-1. We did beat them by 6-1. Those were the two best goals of the game. Jaden Braff with that fantastic long-range curler, and Lucas Demetra as well. Just as good, I have to say. Dukes the defender and smashes it into the back of the net. After the game against Freiburg, we had another away game to RB Leipzig, who were 11 points behind us in the Bundesliga. We were 4 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund, so again, Dortmund were really pushing us towards the end of the season. RB Leipzig nearly took the lead. Kai Schultz had to make a very smart save to keep RB Leipzig at bay in a game which had to rotate the team. Like, I played a strong 11 against Freiburg just before this, but Raul Abella made me worry not, as he tucked in the first goal of the game. What a signing he turned out to be. Great goal to make it 1-0. Raul Abella, a Mexican striker we signed from the free agents, he put us 1-0 up, and then just after that he turned provider as he got it into the path of Jack Harrison, who quite frankly has had pretty poor for me, I've got to be honest with you. He's been really poor all season. He has played games, but he just hasn't done enough for me. I thought he'd do more than just sort of just pop up with a goal and assist here and there, but regardless, he made it 2-0, like I said, rotate the team. And then just after that, we thought they'd cleared the ball. They were not wrong, because Enzo Ladois got it to Raul Abella. Watch this for a chip. What a beautiful bit of skill from the Mexican. Chips it over the keeper to make it 3-0, 2 for him. What a finish from Raul Abella. What a player he's turned out to be. Look at this. Great finish over top of the defender and the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. We were cruising away with this game, and then just after, towards the end of the game, Castellanos, a substitute, got it into Raul Abella. And yeah, what more can I say? What a finish! That's what I'll say. Raul Abella with a fantastic leaping acrobatic goal, and we beat RB Leipzig by 4-0. A hat-trick for Raul Abella. And it was time for the Champions League quarter-finals. Borussia Dortmund, our title rivals in the Bundesliga last season and of course this season, they were our next opponent, our next obstacle in the way of us. In a game, to be honest with you, the first half we played really poor, like really bad, no goals, no chances, nothing really happened. But going into the second half, we made some changes, and Andres Lindau got the first goal of the game, the first goal in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, knocking that one out of the park to give us the lead in this match. And Jaden Braff with a fantastic ball to find Lucas Demetra, and his shot was saved. And just as Dortmund thought they'd cleared their lines, Dennis Dressel with a great sliding tackle kept the ball in the penalty box, keep the attack going, and he smashed in the second goal. 2-0. Considering how poor and how bad both teams were in the first half, I was really surprised that the second half we were absolutely blowing them away, but majority of the time we would just catch them on the possession. Like, they just couldn't get clear the ball, couldn't get rid of the chance. Dennis Dressel thumped in the second goal, and Erling Haaland, he didn't do that, but what a slide tackle that was to deny him a chance on goal. Great quick play. Lingard on the right hand side, players were queuing up at the far post. Eventually it was pulled back to Lucas Demetra to make it 3-0. We were cruising in the first leg. We were absolutely cruising. Look at this poor misplaced pass again. Jaden Braff got it to Castellanos, and he threaded it through to Andres Lingard, and he calmly rounds the keeper to make it 4-0. We were just flying in this game. We were cruising into the Champions League semi-finals even before the second leg even took place. Jakob Moda, great ball out wide towards Valentin Castellanos. He watered the run of Andres Lingard, who was on a hat-trick, found him in the centre, and a low, calm finish made it 5-0 after the first leg. A great way, a great goal tally to take into the second leg, which I actually ended up simulating because I was so confident after the 5-0 win. I simulated the second game, and we beat Dortmund 2-1. Jude Bellingham pulled one back, and it did miss a penalty. But we go into the Champions League semi-finals as a result. Incredible by the boys. Derby Day was back around the corner, so soon it felt, after the reverse fixture, which we beat them by 2-0 at the Olympic Stadium. We hosted Bayern Munich in Derby Day, another game we needed to win to push our hopes of our Bundesliga title. And inside 10 minutes, our rotated centre half there, with what looked like a reasonable block to deny Kingsley Coman, but the save was not needed because Szoboszlai shot hits the post from the penalty spot, and just after that, Enzo Ladois, somehow he was onside. I'm really surprised by this, but his shot really calm, it hits the post, and they were able to clear their lines. But they did get the first goal of the game, a real calamity of errors. First there was a poor attempt of header in the ball, then two players got in each other's way. Davies cuts it back to Szoboszlai, and the Hungarian smashes in the first goal. He makes up for his penalty miss, and he kind of mocked the fans, understandably so. But into the second half, we were pushing for that equaliser despite having a rotated team. Watch this for a quick passing. Wonderful quick passing from the boys, able to counter-attack. Brought out wide towards Valentin Castellanos, and he thought he'd found Raul Labella, but somehow it's kept out by Manuel Neuer, and we ended up losing the derby, the final derby of the career mode. We lost by a single goal tonight. It was a rotated team, but it was a poor game all round, and Bayern take 3 points back home. We had to respond after that Bayern Munich defeat in the derby as we took on Frankfurt away from home. We actually changed the team a little bit to play more attacking players. Raul Labella started with Lucas Demecha. He opened the scoring for us inside 10 minutes, but their free kick was well saved just after that by Kai Schultz, but he nearly made a bad mistake, throwing it straight to Sal, but eventually Frankfurt couldn't quite get the shot away and we were able to clear our lines. And then a great touch by Raul Labella, great combination. Him and the Demecha playing against the back three really helped us out. I tried to be a bit clever with the fake shot, but somehow it still went into the back of the net. Really good. He celebrated like he scored a worldie, but to be honest with you, he was very fortunate to get the goal and it was sort of saved and hit his foot. Really awkwardly done. But towards the second half, they got a penalty. At first I thought it was for a handball on the number 9 in the centre half, look there. But it was actually the challenge just before that. I really don't know why that was a penalty. Watch this. Like, it doesn't go to the ground really. I get why, but it doesn't go to the ground. But regardless, a player I've never even heard of, probably a great player of one of these generator players. He made it 2-1. We held on towards the end despite clearing a good chance towards the end of the game. And we beat Frankfurt by 2-1, and we are back to winning ways on our hunt for another Bundesliga club. And after that important response after the Bayern Munich defeat, with the win against Frankfurt, we took on Schalke at home, and Raul Labella was on absolute fire. Great pieces of skill. He probably should have squared it, but his shot was well saved by the goalkeeper inside the first half. And then we did get the first goal again. Look at this wonderful piece of skill between our players. Raul Labella, he finished that one. No mistakes made there from the Mexican striker. Dances in front of the home fans to give us a 1-goal lead going into the second half of the game. And look at this great move, wonderful back flick, found Raul Labella and he tucked it away to give us the lead. The game was just relatively easy to be honest with, but we should have got a penalty. Watch this, tackled from behind, somehow that isn't a penalty. I was so frustrated by the fact I wanted that second goal again to get security, but an unlikely hero turned up to get the second goal. Son He with some great piece of dribbling. Eventually it fell to Steinhardt. Yes, Steinhardt, still at the club from season 1. He got a ball into the box and Jakub Moder, our Polish midfielder, headed home the second goal and the winning goal. 2-0 we beat Schalke by. And we're now in the Champions League semi-finals. Atletico Madrid back again. Hello, how you doing? Hope you enjoyed yourself. Because we played here in the group stages, in the group of death. But we're at home. No, we're away. Sorry, we're away. Sorry, I'm losing that bit. The pressure of winning the Champions League getting to me. So we have Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. We cruised past them in the only game we played against them. Of course, we did lose to them in the reverse fixture, but we did simulate it. But we're away from home, a chance to get some away goals and a chance to take a lead going into the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. Big performance needed, and some goals would be great. So let's do this, boys. Let's go. Boys are in the tunnel. They're ready for the big occasion. Atletico Madrid's first time I played at this ground with this team. Remember the away game I did actually simulate, so hopefully we can get some goal, even if it's just a goal like the Man City game. We get a away goal, it gives us the advantage, but we're so close now, boys. We can't let it slip. The Metro will have to score those goals, if not he's not going to get chances if not. So boys are out, the music's playing, but we obviously can't play that because EA or whoever it is, Uefa, decide they don't want to play it. But so Maximan's in there, Neves, there's a lot of dangerous players, so we're close now to the Champions League final. Let's not let this slip. Let's not lose out on the final hurdle. We've had so many different obstacles in our chance in front of us. Man City, the champions, of course, Dortmund, and of course now Atletico Madrid. Let's do this. Let's get a result. 1 win would be fantastic, but 2 wins would be great. But sorry, I don't really want to say, my nerves are getting to me. I think I've got a problem with my microphone, so if you hear any weird fuzzy noises, I don't have a clue what it is, but it's really annoying me, but I can't do a lot about it. I need to concentrate on the task at hand. Thuram, McKennie, all the space you offer over just got straight away inside 5 minutes. Ball in the box. Nemecha's at the far post. Oh, it could have been 1-0 so early. Could have been an away goal. Oh, Nemecha. Great header over the bar though. Great chance that. Really good chance. Early on as well. Free kick to them, João Felix. Steps up. Oh, bloody hell. Kai has to make a great save. I thought that was going to go wide. It didn't look like there was nothing happening, but it's a really good... Well, it's not really a great save. It's a save he had to make, but he makes a save, keeps them out. Neves will take the corner as a result. Ball in. It's away, though. Savage puts it into the... No, other way, Ofanovic. Brav. A bit of a cold as well, so sorry if my throat feels a bit funny. McKennie, Nemecha. I'll stop complaining in a minute. Brav. Oh, wonderful bit of skill by Brav. Andres Lingard to make it 1-0. He's done it. We have the first goal in the Champions League semi-finals. Andres Lingard with a beautiful curling shot set up by Dennis Dressel. Of course, he'd come up with an assist in the Champions League semi-final. First leg, of course, there's a long way to go. We do have the second leg to come. But what a wonderful piece of skill. The composure of Dennis Dressler just flicked that into Andres Lingard. And Lingard curls it past Oblak. And we score again against Atletico Madrid. And it's 1-0 to the boys in Sky Blue. Come on. Great goal that. Curling it in. I suppose Dressel found... sometimes you don't always press the little flicks to do the... to pass it to Lingard. But Lingard got it in the end and he had to finish. So... it's funny because I really wanted to get Anthony, the Ajax Brazilian winger, but I couldn't get him because they wouldn't let me buy him. But I'm kind of glad I didn't replace Lingard because he's coming up with goals now. That's the Herbie complained about. It's like a goal contribution. Big Seb's out of position here. Felix, stand your ground. Nicely done to Ram. Well played. Right, let's go. Let's catch him out. To Ram. Look at the space. One more. Nicely done. Brav has loads of time over the keeper. What a goal! Jaden Brav gets it over Oblak. 2-0. What a goal from Jaden Brav. What a finish. I thought it was a curling shot. It almost ended up like a chip. But he lobbed the keeper regardless. Nice little flick. The space he's allowed. Cuts inside. And he's hit that with some venom. I don't even know what he hit it with. What a finish from Jaden Brav. Curls it over Oblak to make it 2-0 on the night. 2-0 on aggregate, of course. Poor touch. Saul. Gets away. Nice done. Dressel. Lingard. Nicely done over the top towards Nemecha. Wait for support. Wait for support. Lingard. McKennie one more. No. Okay. Back to Nemecha then. Overlap. Oh, nicely done. Onside. Pashlak. Shot. Oh, defended away. Lingard. Pulls it back. Brav with a shot. Blocked. Another chance. Oh no, penalty! It's a penalty! Carreras handled the ball. Sorry. Carreras handled it. It's 2-0. We have a chance to make it 3-0. What about it? If we get... Oh, that's definitely handball. Come on, you're not playing basketball here, boy. Silly, silly. 3-0 would be such a good scoreline to take into the second leg in the Champions League semi-finals. Felix Pashlak scored so many penalties throughout our journey. This would be the biggest of the lot. And he scores! 3-0. Felix Pashlak gets a Champions League semi-final goal. And we surely have got 1 foot in the Champions League final because they're going to come out with 3 away goals, you've got to remember. We've got 3 away goals, let alone being 3-0 up in general. So, great finish from Felix Pashlak. Puts the penalty away. Oblak goes the wrong way. And we've taken an even further grip on that Champions League final. Should get this away. So they're getting a lot of chances towards the edge of the box, but in terms of getting shots with defender, that's definitely a bit free kick. To Ram absolutely bulldozed them. But I don't think Atletico have done a lot, to be honest with you. Like, they've had chances to go in front, but nothing really concrete. Felix, sorry, over the top. Oh, what a save! Really important save by Kai Schultz. They still got it in. Get rid of it, get rid of it. No, Herrera, good block by Thuram. Stand your ground, stand your ground. Towards Herrera again. Gets a shot. Oh, Pashlak again. This is why you are so underrated. I don't care if you're 78 rated or 89 rated. You are such a good player for me. So Max Van out playing. Thuram is French Conrad or whatever you say. Pashlak, that's still got it away, you know. They're really pushing for a goal back now. So Maximan is causing me all sorts of problems. Maybe I should have brought him. He'd have been good sign. Oh Jesus! Get rid of it, James. Gets it, Zuma. Herrera to Correa, who gave away that penalty, of course. They're really pressing. It's nearly half time, so just hold this out. 3-0. We're in control. I've had a couple of chances in the last couple of seconds, but nothing concrete, nothing massive away. Oh, I pressed X to yeah away. Why didn't they clear it? Doesn't matter. Right, go. Go quick counter attack before half time. Lingard finds the Metcher maybe. No, we'll keep going. Got a couple to aim for. Ball in the box. McKennie! 4-0! 4-0! I thought it was going to fall to Braff. Winston McKennie gets the fourth in first half stoppage time. 4-0! Like, we're in dreamland. This is exactly what we wanted. We wanted a comfortable lead to take into the second leg. And we're getting it. We absolutely are getting it. Winston McKennie on the end of the cross. Braff almost thinks, okay, fine, I'll leave this. McKennie, he thumps in a great volley. Beats Oblak. Shouts for an offside. He was blocking his line of vision. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. EA doesn't do that offside rule. Even though I think that might have been offside. He celebrates with him though. And it's 4-0. Surely that's half time. It's got to be half time. Look, full time. Half time. Full time. What about half time? 4-0. What about it? I can't believe it. 4-0. We're blowing them away. I'm surprised. I really am surprised. I was surprised in the first game, but I'm even more surprised in the Champions League semi-final. We're taking a good advantage. Just see if we can change. And then, I'm going to drop the Metcher, bring on Matthias Weiser, who's back from his loan spell. We're 4-0 up. What more could we? Can't lose nothing. Hans Brawlens comes on as well. So any more goals from this point is a big bonus going forward. Throw into us. McKennie picks it up. Hans Braun to Weiser. It's 4-0, so I don't mind playing these youngsters because we're in great control. Weiser has a great chance here. Shoots! All blank saves. All blank denies. Matches Weiser. Remember, he was the one who scored like 5 goals against Augsburg or whoever it was. I don't know what season that was. I think it was season 4. 3? Season 3. Stieju. Pashlack. We are just teasing them now. Oh, just beats him. Lingard. Can we step up inside, get the shot in? Oh no, he's hit the bar! Hits the bar and off the line. Oh, we got another penalty! It's another penalty! We have a second penalty! Savage is penalised. Well, Lingard hit the shot from a long way out, hits the bar and bounces off the line. I think Savage has handled this, I think. Yeah, his hands are miles. I don't know what the hell McKennie's doing, but Pashlack has a chance to score from the spot again to make it 5-0. This would be incredible. Pashlack. No? What? Oh, okay, you just make the sub. Yeah, you know what? Do make a sub half free. I don't care. That was stupid. Why did they make the sub while I was taking the penalty? Anyway, as I was saying, Pashlack to make it 5-0. 2 for him, 5 for us. J-Mo Atletico. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh god. Well, Pashlack hasn't been the best record for taking penalties throughout his career mode. I blame that sub. That sub put me off, definitely. Pashlack. I think you should just stick to throw-ins and crosses and stuff. Brown, sorry. To Ram. Not going to run a visor. Okay, we'll get it to Harrison then instead. Harrison, can we shoot? No, well saved. And Dombele will get it away. Big Seven with a big header. Keeps him at bay. McKennie. Hans Brawns. McKennie. Braun. Oh, nice dummy by Matty's Weiser. Yes! Ah, good save. Let's say this for 5. Weiser. Wonderful dummy. Maybe I should have used him more. Didn't quite grow as much as I'd like. What a dummy. The confidence on this young man. Take it easy. They're families, you know. McKennie from the corner, the resultant corner, headed. And Oblak will get it away. And then Harrison with a shot. Oh, just goes over the bar. That sums up his career, I think. Raul, Jimenez, Torreira. If they get a goal back, I'll be a little bit disappointed, and it will make me worry going into the second leg. And Dombele, touched by Jovanovic. Now McKennie to Jovanovic. Can we catch him on the counter attack? Get another goal. We ain't scored in this half, remember. Lingard. Keep on side, keep on side. Matthews fired to make it 5-0. Round the keeper. And it's not cleared. 5-0. Matthias Weiser gets a Champions League semi-final goal. 5-0. Come on! We are surely in the Champions League final now. If we don't get through after this, I don't think I'll ever play FIFA again. Weiser, the confidence on this young man. They just sidestep Jans Oblak and puts it past the defender. Nearly got it in fairness, but he makes it 5-0. We are surely in the Champions League final. Such a strong Weiser touched. McKennie, Weiser, hands balls in the centre, you know, but we'll go to Harrison instead, who shoots and oh god, you are so bad. You're so bad. Like, I had you a couple of years ago with Norwich and you were amazing. This FIFA, you're so bad. Keep it at bay. Just keep him in the corner. We can keep clean sheet. Right, go. Full time! 5-0. Oh, 5-star performance, I have to say. We defended well because even though they didn't create chances, but they had the chances, we matched them with good defending and good goalkeeping from Kai. And that attack and display, like, we just brutalised Atletico Madrid. And that man Weiser got a goal off the bench. Really happy for him. But we're surely in the Champions League final. Like, if we mess this up, then I'll be very surprised. 5-0, and yeah. I'm speechless, I really am. Really good performance. And we'll find out what happened in the second leg of the Atletico Champions League semi-final in a little bit. But just before that, we had Wolfsburg away from home, in the Bundesliga. A chance with very little games left to secure the title. And eventually, Lucas Demetra had a good chance. Just clips the post, a really calm finish. And what was, to be honest with you, worked hard for the result. Like, they're really pushing us and making us worry. Look at this good interception. Mathieu finds shit. His shot has hit the face of Kai Schultz. He saves him with his face as well, ladies and gentlemen. Kubas, just after that, eventually found to Porto, I believe, who has time. And Kai with another massive save. He was pumped up for it. He was keeping us in the game. But we did take the lead in the second half. Dressel, lovely ball round the defenders, does brav run. Sneaks past him, and he put us into the lead. 1-0 against Wolfsburg. Wonderful run in this by Jaden Braff. Don't know how he's onside in fairness. He put us 1-0 up, and then we nearly made it 2-0 with a crazy goal. Look at the keeper, miles out of goal, hits it out for a throw-in, and then from the resulting throw-in, Braff quickly gets to Dennis Dressel. The keeper's still out of his goal, first time shot, and it's just wide. Really unfortunate. That would have been an amazing goal had it fallen probably to a better finish. No disrespect to Dressel. Jovanovic tried to push forward for another attack. Eventually, Wolf, our youth player, got it back to Jovanovic, an unlikely goal scorer. Our Serbian left back curled it in, and we are muscling our way into the Bundesliga. I nearly said Premier League, doesn't matter. Bundesliga champions were soon to be. And it was time for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. Atletico Madrid at home again, and I was that confident in this game after. I wanted to concentrate, like, now that was secured, basically, I wanted to get the Bundesliga secured, so I've rotated the team for the second leg. A big risk, I know. I had my big players on the bench just in case anything went badly wrong. But Enzo Lodice, he does what he does best. Comes up when no one's expecting him to. A first goal for him in this game. 1-0 just before 10 minutes. 6-0 on aggregate. The last thing Atletico needed. But just on the first half stoppage time, Raul Jimenez's attempted header was blocked by the hands of Lucas Netz. They had a penalty, but Kai Schultz pumps his chest, and he saves the penalty from João Felix. He wasn't going to be denied. He wasn't going to concede in this tie. And in the second half, Henrik Schmidt made a great interception. Raul Abella got it into the path of Enzo Lodice. And look at the Atletico players trying to catch him up. Look at the 18-60 minute players get it. Squares at Castellanos. Takes down by Oblak, a really poor shot. Has to go without saying by Castellanos. But Oblak apparently found Enzo Lodice. We got a penalty to make it 2-0. Raul Abella with the Panenka. How about it? Put some salt with that chip. Unbelievable. Put some salt with that tequila. Wonderful chip. The Panenka by Raul Abella to make it 2-0. 7-0 on aggregate. And then we weren't done there. Look at this. Enzo Lodice started to score it. He bumped in his second of the game before the half-hour mark. We humiliated Atletico Madrid. But we did get humiliated defending. Look at this. Poor defending. Really, really poor. They did get a goal back. But we did win the game by 3-1. Really disappointing with a goal in fairness. But A 3-1 win on night, 8-1 on aggregate. We've done it. Champions League final. We're in the Champions League final for the first time ever, and a chance to round off this incredible journey of ours with the European Cup. Wonderful way to secure the final. And of course, speaking of securing, in the final game of the Bundesliga campaign, we hosted Hoffenheim. Now, we hadn't actually secured the title at this point, because Dortmund was still winning their games. We were winning ours, of course, but I have another thing to note as well. This is the final game at the Olympic Stadium, that magnificent ground that's hosted so many memories for this career mode. Really gutted that I won't be playing here again, but we knew we had to win or avoid defeat to secure the title, and some really lackadaisical defending nearly gave Hoffenheim an early goal. That would have really stopped the party, but we weren't to be denied the Bundesliga title. Dennis Dressel found Andres Lingard, wonderful bit of space, all on his own against the keeper. Was thinking of going around him, but he smashed in the opening goal. And we kickstart this party by getting the first goal. Andres Lingard making it 1-0 against Hoffenheim. We were in control. In fairness to Hoffenheim, I might not show it in these highlights, but they were very, very good. But we did get the second goal to secure the win. Braff got it into the path of McKennie. And look at the space. Valentin Castells, who actually agreed to leave for Porto. But of course I wasn't going to do another season, so I didn't mention it. But a nice departing gift to his fans. A wonderful servant to the club, albeit from the bench majority of the time. But a wonderful finish. And we beat Hoffenheim by 2-0, securing the Bundesliga title for the second year in a row. But because EA decided they can't fix their game, we didn't get their title celebration. So, like, I looked for the menu, I looked for everything. We couldn't find the Bundesliga title celebration anywhere. Really gutted by that. But regardless, our final game at the Olympic Stadium, we beat Hoffenheim by 2-0, and we secured back-to-back Bundesliga titles. And with that win against Hoffenheim, we secured back-to-back Bundesliga titles. 96 goals scored, 19 assists conceded, 28 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Flawless, absolutely flawless from the boys in Sky Blue. A fantastic way to end the campaign by retaining the Bundesliga for the second year in a row. Dortmund, credit to them, they pushed me all the way, only 3 points behind us. So they were very close. Unfortunately, I think we did win both games against them, so it did help us going forward in the Bundesliga titles. As for DFB Pokal, they did win some silverware. The DFB Pokal, they beat Stuttgart by 2-1. Of course, we did lose to Bayer Leverkusen in the round 2, which I was disappointed with, but I'm not too fussed by. And as for the DFB Super Cup, of course, we beat Dortmund 4-1 on penalties. That really tight game that we won on penalties, but we did win another piece of silverware to begin the campaign, to begin the season as well. And as for the Uefa Super Cup, Manchester United beat Manchester City in the Uefa Super Cup. The Europa League winners, they beat Man City by 3-0. And Arsenal somehow won some silverware against Hoffenheim by beating them by 3-2 to win the UEFA Europa League, sorry. And as for the Champions League, this is how the group actually finished. We won 5 games, only lost 1. That was that simulated game to Atletico Madrid. Really flawless from the boys in Sky Blue, like I said earlier. Securing the Champions League knockout stage place. But the final is set. Real Madrid, like the hardest team possible. But in fairness, if you're going to be champions of Europe, you need to beat the kings of Europe. Real Madrid, undisputed best team in Europe in my opinion. So there'll be a difficult game. Look forward to it in a special episode. But as for the rest of the campaign and how the season has finished, this is how the stats look. So Kai Schultz got the most appearances, 46 appearances. Dennis Dressel shortly behind him with 35. And then our top scorer was Lucas Demetra, 41 goals for him. A great season from our German striker. Most assists went to Winston McKennie. He did quite quiet in fairness, but he did get quite a few assists. And as for clean sheets, Kai Schultz got 28 and 2 other players got 24. So a good performance for defensively all season. And this is how the final squad looks as we end this career mode. I know we've got Champions League final to come, but this is how the squad finishes the career mode with a really good campaign for everyone. Like some of the players I signed to here were really underrated. Like Thuram in particular was a very good pickup as a free agent. Pashlak, of course, like he's a skipper, like you can't deny. Braff, of course, he'd have a video all about his goals and skills. But yeah, I was really happy with this team. Like I couldn't pick any holes or anything. Everyone was performing well. I thought the other player didn't, but yeah, I was really happy with it. But in comparison to our first ever squad, this is how the squad looked on our first match day. Look at the difference. Of course, Fitarab and Asta Varangic need a mention. They were superb throughout this career mode. Grillinier as well gets a mention. As you see, Kotakoro did drop out of the team. But yeah, real difference in quality to some players. S5E2, he needs a mention as well. So we've really been on a journey, but with one game left, we can cap it off with the ultimate prize of the Champions League. And that is it for this career mode. Now, of course, we have the Champions League final, which will have its own special episode, of course. But that's it for episodes for the 1860 Munich career mode. We're in the Champions League final. We've won the Bundesliga twice, DFB Super Cup and DFB Pokal winners. Back-to-back promotions, league titles, everything, the late goals, the dramatic moments. And yeah, it's been an incredible journey, and to document it on YouTube with this career mode series has been really fun. I've always wanted to do a career mode. So to be able to do it with 1860 Munich and to do it on FIFA 2 has been fantastic. So yeah, it's brilliant, great way to end this. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was very long, jam-packed. I was trying to cut it down, but there's so many moments I needed to show. So yeah. But before I go, I just want to give two mentions. First one is to the two Twitter accounts who do YouTube channels as well. Really good career mode content. I really highly recommend you follow them. Great, you know, they helped me a few times. I've tweeted them and asked for help on stuff, and they've come back and they do some great content. So go check them out. And the other mention has to go to Jordan Hawk 9, who constantly produces really good videos in terms of consistency, in terms of, you know, just good quality videos with fantastic goals and games and just great ideas. He's constantly trying to come up with stuff, and he's really committed to bringing more career mode stuff. So definitely go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. Really does work hard in getting career mode content out, and just other content as well. You know, does a lot of Star Wars Battlefront stuff and other bits and pieces. But yeah, definitely go check him out. And yeah, thanks ever so much for watching this career mode. Anyone who watched it, fantastic. You know, like I said, playing it out to you. So yeah, this is James from PJs00 signing out for the very final time. Apart from that Champions League final, which we will play in a special episode next time out. So thanks for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, please leave it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, this is James from PJs00 signing out. Cheerio.